Good morning, Raritan High School. I'm Maria Diamantis, and you're watching Rocket News.
And I'm Riley Drumgold, and here are your announcements.
All juniors, check your emails for prom information and paperwork. Anyone attending the prom must have all fines paid before purchasing and all paperwork completed. The Rain Interact Club, in conjunction with FCA's Mission Madness, will be collecting paper towels, ground coffee, and canned goods for the Market Street mission of Asbury Park. We will be collecting throughout the week until Monday, April 7th. If anyone is interested in donating, please drop off items to Coach Petruzzi in C2. If anyone would like to be part of the packing party on Monday, April 7th, please sign up in C2 or ask a member. TV1 students Crystal and Victoria give you their top 4 TV shows of all time.
Hi, this is
Victoria
and Crystal, and we're going to be rating the top 4 shows in our opinion. Downtown MTV is a show that focuses on a sister and brother moving out of their parents' house and now having to face real life and what comes with it. It goes a lot into the main character, Alex, and what he is feeling and his struggles. Dexter is a Miami-based blood splatter expert who doesn't just solve murders, he commits them to, having to keep people around him safe from people like him.
Gilmore Girls is a show based in a small town of Stars Hollow, Connecticut, and a mother and daughter duo, Lorelai and Rory Gilmore, deal with the relationships, their careers, and the ups and downs of family dynamics. Gossip Girl is based on teens that are wealthy and live in the Upper East Side of New York City, and throughout the day they have someone that watches them and writes about them, and they post it to a news article. Bye. Thank you for watching our segment. I hope you enjoyed.
Bye.
Congratulations to the Rocket tennis team with a strong win over Brick Township. Captain Eon Davis led the way in singles. Doubles was led by Captain Nick Sheldrick, Mike Schreiner, Justin Kaismer, and Owen Brackett. Last week's riddle was, what do you call a mouse that swears? The answer to this week's riddle was cursor. Congratulations to Mr. Stevenson's class 2A. With the NFL draft on the horizon, Cole and Chase moved their top 10 picks.
Hi, I'm Cole,
I'm Chase.
and we're going to be predicting the top 10 picks in the upcoming 2025 NFL Draft.
Number 1, I got Cam Ward. I think the Titans need a quarterback badly right now, and he's really one of their only options that they got.
I agree with him. I think Cam Ward's going number 1. I think he's a day 1 starter in Tennessee. I do think Abdul Carter could be the best player in the draft, but they really need a quarterback, and Cam Ward's pretty clearly the number 1 quarterback in this draft right now.
Number 2, I got Abdul Carter, rusher from Penn State. For the Browns, I think him and Myles Garrett are going to pair perfectly next to each other on the D-line. It's going to be scary to verse them with both of them.
At number 2, I have the Browns taking Shedeur Sanders, quarterback from Colorado. I think Deshaun Watson just isn't getting it done. They lost Jameis Winston to the Giants now. I don't know if Shedeur will be a day 1 starter. He could be. They might sit him behind Deshaun Watson. But I think that they want a quarterback now.
All right, 3, I think we both have Hunter at 3.
Yeah, I agree.
I had Sanders originally before they picked up Wilson, but Travis Hunter's clearly probably the best player here available for them, so I think that's where they're going to go.
I don't love Hunter as a player. I think he's okay at both positions, but the Giants really need a receiver and a corner. I think it helps him out a lot. A guy who can play both ways. So if he does decide to play both ways in the NFL, I think it's obvious for the Giants a good pick here.
All right, number 4, I got Will Campbell from LSU to the Pats. They really have no one on their offensive line right now. Drake May, I think, got sacked like 50 times last year and didn't even play all 17 games. I think he's the best tackle in the draft and probably their best option here.
At 4, I have Abdul Carter. I think the Patriots can't pass up on him if he's still available here. He could go 2, could go to 1, even 3. He can go anywhere, but if he's still available, he's easily the best player in this draft. At 5, I have the Jaguars taking Mason Graham, the best D lineman here.
Yeah, I agree.
have that
I have
too.
them taking Graham as well.
Yeah, I mean the Jaguars need some pass rush. They have a good amount of holes in their team, but I think Mason Graham is the best pick here for them.
At 6, I have the Raiders taking Ashton Genty from Boise State. He's clearly the best running back in this year's draft, and the Raiders deeply need a running back right now. I think their starters like Zamir White or something.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, ever since they lost Josh Jacobs last year, I mean, it really hasn't been pretty for them, their rush game. So I think Ashton Genty will help this team out a lot, and I don't think the Raiders will actually be that bad this year.
7, I have the Jets going tight end Tyler Warren from Penn State. He's a dog. I've seen some of his clips, his highlights. He's a great receiving tight end, but the best thing about him is he blocks as well, and the Jets could kind of use that on their offensive line when they're trying to run the ball a little bit.
I have the Jets taking Tetairoa McMillan from Arizona. I think they could go Warren here, but I also think they could go McMillan. They just need some kind of receiving help, to pair with Garrett Wilson. At 8, I have the Panthers taking Jalen Walker, edge. I think now, clearly once Carter won't be on the board at this point, and I think the Panthers' best bet is to take Jalen Walker.
I have them taking Tetairoa McMillan from Arizona now because Bryce Young needs some help from his receivers.
At 9, I have the Saints taking Will Johnson, cornerback from Michigan. I think they could go quarterback here if Shador's still on the board. I think they could go even Jackson Dart or probably not Milrow, but they could do a lot of things here. But I think Will Johnson is a potential top 5 pick.
9, this is where I have Shador Sanders going. I don't think Derek Carr's cutting it in New Orleans, so I think they need a quarterback. I don't think they'll go Dart this early. I mean, they might, but I think they're going to pick Sanders because I feel like Sanders is more NFL ready than Jackson Dart is right now.
At 10, I have the Bears taking Will Campbell from LSU. I think there's a few linemen rising right now, but I think he's the best lineman in the draft. And, you got your franchise quarterback, Caleb Williams, who drafted first overall last year. I think getting an offensive lineman is the right pick for them. They have enough weapons. I think offensive line is the way to go right now.
10 for the Bears, I have Jalen Walker from Georgia. You have him at 8, but I think he's going to go to the Bears because they kind of need a pass rush right now. They really don't have any. Yeah, that's really it.
All right, thank you for watching.
Congrats to our students of the month, John and Sabrina. John Serrano is a shining example of kindness, generosity, and dedication to our school community. His actions speak volumes about his character, whether it's holding the door for his classmates, striking up a conversation about people's day, or complimenting them on their attire. He helps other people when needed and sets a positive example for his classmates in what it means to be a good person. He makes school a better place through his daily actions. Sabrina Floriano is a dedicated, hardworking student who goes above and beyond the qualities necessary to be Student of the Month. She's open and welcoming to her classmates and is one of the most professional students when it comes to staying on top of her classwork, student council, and being a producer on the Rocket News Morning Show. That's all, folks. I'm Maria Diamantis, and that was Rocket News.
And I'm Riley Drumgold and have a talented Thursday.